Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry it's been a long time again between these videos. I've just got a lot going on in the UK with work and one thing and another. But today I'm not in England. I've come over to Portugal and this is the first time I've actually been at the farm since I've owned it. So it's really super exciting. As you can see behind me, this is the building that's here at the moment. Just needs a lick of paint and I'll move straight in. Yeah, it's so green here at the moment, and it's easy to forget how wild it is up here. It's just unbelievable. It's a bit windy today, but everywhere's so green and lush, and there's wild flowers everywhere. The old guy whose daughter we bought it off was supposed to clear all this rubbish away, and to be honest, we've had some problems with him. That's one of the reasons I've had to come over, to be honest. So as you can see, it's in a bit of a state. There's even been having fires against the wall there, which I don't know, I think is a bit nuts, to be honest. Can you see the old fireplace in there? I've never even seen this until right at this moment in time. You're seeing it at the same time as me. That's really cool. I wonder what they used to cook in there. So awesome. And here we go. Washing machine, saves you bending down. Might clean up all right. Oh look, an old jug. Nice. I might keep some of these artifacts. Ooh, that looks a bit spooky up there. Retro lampshade, if anybody's after one, drop me a message. Some boots. Yeah, they might fit me actually. Yeah, spot on. Happy days. That must be some kind of old sewing machine. It's got a pedal down there. Oh, look, it works. Wow, look. Oh, I've got to give them a go. Look at them, they're proper retro, they are.
Is it working, dear? Yes, it seems to be.
Look at all these things. I'd love to meet have met the old person that used to do the sewing around here. Great. So much history. What's in here? Little ball of string, so we haven't got a kitten to chase it. Oh look, needle and thread. Hope you can see alright. As again, my video recordings are pretty amateur. Oh, look, there's a little thread picker. How cool. I can just imagine the borrowers living in here somewhere. I'm sure you're all familiar with the borrowers. I'm sure that this little thread picker could have been a weapon for the little guy on there. And he could probably have used a string to abseil down off here in style. As you can probably tell, I've still not grown up properly, but I'm happy. Wow. Yeah, it's quite spacious now. Most of his rubbish is gone. Oh, wow, got electric and everything. God, blimey, look at this. Talk about being at one with nature, look at that. Excuse me. Cool, it's even got a bum washing facility. I'm assuming that's what it's for. Oh, I could sleep here tonight. Oof. I doubt very much that it's stuffed with money. I definitely don't want to be messing around with that too much. Here we have a lovely view. How wild. So, that was the tour of the house that's here at present. all this will be getting knocked down in the next couple of days. I'm going to do it all alone, and then I'll build one in maybe a week or so, and that'll be it. It'll all be finished. Electric cables knocking around here all over the place, but I'm going to most likely get them moved when we build the new house. Anything could be in here because I've never been in here. So wow. Wow. Most people probably wouldn't get excited by a shed that stinks of poop and flies, but I am very excited. Look at all this stonework, and I'm assuming all this is all granite, because there's a granite quarry and most of the buildings around here are built of granite. Oh, it really does smell in there. I think his chickens have been in here. So here we are, just heading down to the pond. If we're lucky, we might see some frogs. So the new house, the plans for the new house, they extend down here, but we can't build any further than within a 10-metre boundary of the neighbour's property. But still, it's going to be a lovely sized bungalow when it's done. Ow! That'll be a nettle. I have got a water mine up here, which I believe has collapsed. No flip-flops today, so yes. I bought some wellies especially. Yeah, apparently this is a water mine. I know you can't really see much at the moment, but just imagine it's a water mine. How wild and beautiful is that? Those lemons, honestly, they're so big. They're as big as my hand. Right, I'll try and get down here without dying. Ow! There's the pond, which I'm going to keep as a feature. I've got lots of interesting ideas. Because there's a water mine there, I'm hoping to keep a pond here for the wildlife and have some kind of little waterfall running down into here and then running down into the swimming pool, which will be all natural water. Here's a lovely little pond. Look at all this mint. I wish I had a way of boiling water. I might take some back to the place where I'm staying and make some tea. You can see this. This is really nice. This is what's coming from the water mine at the moment, so I'm going to find a way of drinking that. And it was piped into there, but I've just moved the pipe to be able to drink some. Yeah, the main reason I'm moving here is for the weather. It's nice to get away from all the rain in England. Yeah, obviously when it rains here, it really rains. I was only down the bottom of the land, and this is how I look now. Even my pants are wet. Look at my groovy wellies. Oh well, it's all good fun. Right, today I've got a special treat for you. This is the second day since I've been here, and I've actually bought another piece of land down the bottom, which is connected to the land I bought originally, and it is really, really special down there. So I'll just take you down my path from the property where there's lots of beautiful wildflowers, and then we'll go and have a look at the bottom. I've just seen the smallest butterfly I've ever seen in my life, and unfortunately it flew away. I didn't get a chance to video it, but look at all the wildflowers here. It's so peaceful as well. I was wondering why there's so many lemon trees. Apparently there was a government initiative because they were short of lemons for everybody to plant loads and loads of lemons, and then they were able to sell the lemons. But everybody started doing it, so it got to the stage where there was too many lemons. So now there's just lemon trees all over the place. Well, that explains why. There's a bit of rubbish left here. The people that owned it before, it was kind of part of the agreement that they'd shift all this rubbish, but they didn't. So that's my next job, to get rid of all the rubbish, which I will eventually get round to doing. This is a lovely little feature here. I've got a stream running all the way down here. And it goes down that pipe onto the lower land, which is down here. And that's my neighbour's property. And you can see the water running down there. Just going to stop at this orange tree to get a delicious orange. There's my little shed that I inherited with the land, and this is such a great place to build a summer house, so I think that's what I'll do. Look at that view. And here we are, look at all these beautiful boulders. And that's the stream that runs down the land. And I've got to go down here with my shorts hanging round my knees, carrying a knife in my hand for these oranges. I'm trying to film and not fall over. That's multitasking at its best. Yeah, when I saw this piece of land, I just thought, I've got to get that. It's just like something out of a fairy tale, and you will not believe what I found. Put these oranges down again. Are you ready? Can you see what's there? Bananas. How cool is that? My own banana tree. I think that's like the flower, the banana flower. These great big boulders here, and then the stream runs down here. Apparently bananas like a lot of water, so they're growing and doing really well. Incredible. Right, we'll carry on. Right, we'll get down this treacherous path. Right, we'll go across here. More lemons. Apparently you can sell these lemons still. They have like a farmer's market. And this is so special down here. Trying not to fall off the edge of this terrace. Look at that. Imagine just bathing in there in the summertime and it's really hot. Amazing. This is my stone tank here. Well, the other one that's on this land. But the dream would be to build a hobbit house somewhere on this section of land. Yeah, this is part of the new land that I've bought. There's lots of peach trees and orange trees. And there's a big fig tree as well. This is, oh, it's another banana tree. Look, so many bananas. And here is the water tank. Look at that, it gets me so excited. Water running into it constantly. It'll be such a nice plunge pool when it's middle of summer and it's really red hot. Be able to just get in there. This is a really nice spot to just have a picnic. So I've got 2 oranges. I'm just going to compare them to see the difference in flavour because they're off 2 separate trees. And I don't know if you can see these 2 stones here, this one and this one, but these are old washing stones when people used to do the washing just in the natural water. And they used to use this special soap that didn't pollute the water, so to speak. And well, I'm just going to sit here today and just relax and compare these oranges. Both different flavour. Oop. The small one was more juicy, that's what they say. Small ones are more juicy naturally. And the large one was just a little bit sweeter, but they were both delicious. Such a great feeling just, you know, harvesting fruit straight from the trees and just eating it. Well, I guess the same goes for anything that you've grown on your own land, which will be, you know, I'll be doing a lot of that here. I'll be planting vegetables up on the top, and then the terraces I'll be tidying up and then planting nut trees and fruit trees, ideally ones that come into fruit at different times of the year, so I can just walk around and have like a food forest and just go and harvest things as they become ready.
Not around, slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave.
Hello again. Today's a brand new day in the Algarve. It's around about 11 o'clock in the morning. I've just been to the gym. I've set myself a little task today, and that's to try and work out how deep my well is. So I've only ever looked in the well once, and it looks pretty big, to be honest. So I've been to the supermarket. I found this fantastic device. Apparently I can just hook this onto the side of the well, and it will slowly lower me down into the well. Not only that, but it'll also tell me how deep it is as well. So great, here we go. So here's the well. I thought the safer option would be to get some string, tie it around this rock, and then lower the rock down into the bottom of the well, and then mark where it comes up to at the top of the well, bring it out and measure it. I think the first idea sounded a lot more fun, but we'll go for the sensible, safe option. So here's the well. I'm going to remove a few of these blocks, and then we'll have a look inside. Unfortunately, it seems like the previous owner has been using it as a bit of a waste disposal hole, and there's a bit of rubbish in there, which is not surprising. But it's pretty deep. That's quite an impressive well, to be honest. It's pretty big. So let's lower the stone down and see how deep it is. Still going. Wow. Still going. Ah, that appears to be the bottom. So I'll put a little hoop in it there, and then we'll measure it. So place your bets now. Let's see how deep this well is. "8 meters deep." That's quite impressive. So we've got an 8-meter deep well, which is 3.5 meters in diameter, and the condition of the well, it looks really good. So when I eventually move here, I'll get a submersible pump and I'll pump out all the water. I'll do a methane check to make sure there's no poisonous gases down there, and then I'll go down, clear out all the debris, and then we'll see if and how quickly the well fills back up again. Water here in the Algarve is obviously very important, especially during the dry season. I've only got 3 sources of water. One is the well, and then I've got 2 water mines. One is above my little wildlife pond, and then one is further up at the top of the land, and I don't actually own the land where that water mine is, but I do have rights to that water. Considering the amount of rain that we've had lately, there's not a great deal of water coming from the water mine, so we do need to look at other options of getting water. And with the amount of water running down that stream at the side of my property, down on the lower land there, well, not the lower land, but the lower section of the upper land. You know, I'm starting to think that I could do with harvesting some of that water and possibly digging another well on this level and diverting some of that so it fills the wells up with water, so it can be used for topping up the swimming pool eventually and watering the garden. Plus they do have fires occasionally here, so it would be nice to have a quite a large reserve of water and some kind of pump on an engine, so I can drop the suction hose down into the water and, you know, use it like a fireman's hose in case we do have any fires. All these things have got to be taken into account, and the more water I can store, the better.
And it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the...
So I've just been on quite a long mission with my friend and neighbour Yuri, trying to work out where all the water is on the land and where it comes from and where it goes. And so it sure is complicated. There's so many different water mines that cross people's land and pipes that are piped from various different tanks, and people have got certain rights to the water and they're allowed it for certain amounts of time. So yeah, and there's lots of terraces and there's lots of pipes, and there's pipes that are buried, and then there's pipes that are just going nowhere. So it's taken a good hour and a half just wandering around trying to make sense of it all. So this is the water tank that comes from my water mine, where I'm standing next to now. And as you can see over here, there's 3 pipes. One of them is my pipe, and then the other 2 belong to the neighbours. And then I've got 2 pipes here which go down to my land, which I don't actually know whereabouts they come out at the moment. So I'll show you the water mine, which comes out here, and as you can see, it's only trickling out at the moment, and that's after a lot of rain. And you know, we kind of it's one of the main water sources for me and the neighbours, so it's a bit of a worry. A few years ago it used to be different. It used to be pouring out, and was wondering why, whether there's been an earth shift and created a crack and some of the water's vanishing down there. We just don't know, but with the amount of water that they've had, it's a very poor flow. So I'll show you the water mine, but I won't be going down today because it's not advisable to go down at this time of year because it's very soft and it could collapse. But I'll make another video of me going down the water mine when the weather's a bit better. So here's the tank. Beautiful tank. And there is actually a terrapin that lives in there. I don't know where he is at the moment. There's a frog there. I don't know if you can see the little frog. Wow. He's happy. So, and this is the pipe that goes into that stone tank. And this is a bit more a bit overgrown than I'd have hoped, but here we go. Ow! Oh, that's a bit spiky. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. As you can see, these are not pre-planned videos. I've not just cleared it in preparation. Oh, this is really cool. And this goes quite a long way in. How awesome is that? If I had a torch on me, I'd actually go down, to be honest, but I think that rock's fallen down since last time I went in. So it's a bit dicey, but let's see how far I can go. Yeah, that was a bit scary. It's all collapsed, but it's still passable, but I'm not going to go past it today. But I took a photo for you. So I followed the 2 pipes that are gravity fed from the tank, and they come out here, and that's where my house is. So in theory, if I turn this tap, water should come out. Oh, look at that, eh? Oop, that's your lot. Good job I'm not thirsty. Oh, hang on. Probably quite a lot of air in there, to be honest. In fact, it's probably just air. I know you're thinking get your mouth around it and suck it, but I'm afraid I've just taken things a bit too far. Come on then. Nope. Oh, that was disappointing, wasn't it? Then there's another one that goes down here. Into that undergrowth. Marvellous. So that it actually goes into the house. It's attached to that wooden pole. Can't zoom in for some reason. Ah, you can see. Yeah, it goes in there. So there's water in the house. I might as well just move in now, haven't I, really? I've got everything I need. Fantastic. So, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope it's not been too long and boring. I've enjoyed myself, so I hope you've enjoyed watching. I'm going to go and get another orange off the tree and then head off to a lovely little restaurant that's only 5 minutes away from here for some lunch, and then I think I'll go down to the coastline now the weather's picking up a bit. So thanks for watching, and I'll be posting another video hopefully in the near future. Take care, thanks for tuning in, bye bye.